Hello, my dear subscribers. Today I would like to talk with you about such a topic as compatibility in a couple and how to understand if you are compatible with your lady or not. And we prepared a little surprise for you, and you can look and you can find it under the video, so watch. And subscribe us if you are not subscribed yet. So let's start. There are many different theories of compatibility in a couple, like horoscopes, numerology, and so on. But today we will discuss scientific approach to this question, and it's about several factors of compatibility. The first one is physical compatibility. It means that you and the lady, you like how you look, you like each other physically, you feel her smell and it's good for you, your gestures, your movements, you like in each other such things. The second factor is psychological compatibility. It means your tempers, your type, psychological type, and maybe you are not the same with your lady, but still you are compatible and you feel comfortable with each other. And one more sign to understand if this person is okay for you or not, just to listen to your heart and to listen to your feelings, how you feel next to this lady. And often in my practice I hear the cases when men met several ladies, for example, and she tells me about his feelings towards each of them. And sometimes a man can tell that with one woman they felt nervous, unsure, as if she's doing something to him, something strange. And at the same time, the same man, almost at the same day, was telling me about feeling very comfortable, calm next to the other lady. And I believe this is one more sign of compatibility. It's just how you feel next to the other person. And it's also about friends, about other people you communicate in life. I think it's quite natural that we always tend to talk and to communicate with people with whom we feel comfortable enough, and who give us strength, energy, and desire to move on. And the other factor of compatibility is biological types. It means biorhythms. It's about the morning person or evening person, and of course it's not the most important factor, but of course it's, if you are both larks, for example, it will be more easy for you with this lady to communicate, to live together, to have common biorhythms. Another factor of compatibility of people in a couple is life priorities and values. You know, at different stages of life, people have different aims and different wishes and values too. And if, let's say, now you are ready for establishing family, for giving birth to children, and you want this in your life, it's important your lady would like the same. But on the other hand, as I notice talking with the ladies clients of our agency, that if the lady meets right man, even if before she didn't plan to have kids or to get married, she can do it. If she falls in love and she sees care, support from her man, she can change her mind and be ready for this. The situation is quite different with men. It's well-known factor that till 30 or even later, men they prefer just to have free life sometimes, and they are not ready to get married so quickly. And I think it's just a natural thing, and we can't change it. Another factor of compatibility is the cultural and intellectual level. You know, there are many fairy tales about meeting a prince and so on, but in fact, in reality, it's always easier and more comfortable to have relationships with a lady who has the same intellectual level as you, emotional intelligence of the same type, and you was brought up at almost the same cultural conditions. Of course, now we talk about international marriages. At any rate, you have little different cultures. But if we talk about marriage between American, Canadian men and our Ukrainian women, or European men and Ukrainian women, we don't have so much cultural difference like, let's say, with men from Japan or China and so on. One more important factor of compatibility is sexual, but it's what you have to check yourself. We can't predict it when choosing a match for you, so it's just up to you. Another factor is emotional compatibility. It's important that you have a good understanding with your lady, you feel each other very well, and sometimes you understand each other without even additional words. It's important that both of you would be enough sensitive to understand when your partner needs more calmness or support or something like that. So I guess this factor, it can be even improved in a couple and developed if both partners really want it. So today I just gave you several important factors that can influence your relationships, and if you find a lady, just try to remember them and to estimate how much compatibility you have with her. But it's well known there is nothing perfect in our life, and 100% compatibility to find in relationships, probably it's not even possible. But it's important that in the most crucial areas of life you have enough compatibility with your lady, and only you who can define it and to feel it and to understand it. And this is enough for now, and thank you for watching. So if you like this video, please leave your comments, your questions, your thoughts on this topic, and I will be happy to discuss it with you. Or let's meet on the personal consultation that's for free, 30 minutes free, and we will talk about finding a good match for you. See you soon. Bye bye.